All right, let me set the stage for you. The sun crests over the horizon, its golden rays blocked by the greatest artifact in the world. The massive screen stretches above the clouds and extends in every direction the eye can see. Its power button at such dizzying heights, no one has ever been able to activate it in recorded history. There is a fabled key to its awesome power, though. It goes by many names: the doodad, the whatchamacallit, the clicker, the remote control. It has been lost for so long, many believe it never really existed. But legends say whosoever wields it controls the fate of all who dwell in these blasted wastelands. These lands where one must balance between law and chaos or be destroyed. These lands where only one type of life can exist, these Dadlands. The sacred fires have been lit, starting a chain reaction that sends a message across the Badlands. The sacred rite of conclave has been invoked. In their fire pit of power, the Grill Dads wait for the other tribes of dads to assemble. The rite of conclaves is no social call, however. It can only be invoked when only the most dire situation arises. Rumbling across the cracked and sun-baked earth, the Cardads were first to arrive. Harry, please tell us about your character.
Hi, I'm Alan Taylor. I am a car dad. I've got a great fleet of cars. I'd be happy to tell you about them, but my favorite's got to be the 1961 Ferrari 250 GT California. There's only 100 made. I spent 3 years restoring that car. It's my pride and joy. It's beautiful, bright red, really fast.
The sound of organized march can be heard under the trumpeting raucous of 1,000 noisemakers and vuvuzelas, meaning only one thing. The sports dads have also been heeding the call of conclave. Kendall, introduce us to your character.
All right. Hello there, everybody. My name is Casey Jones. Casey Jones, great to meet you. Hey, y'all remember the Immaculate Reception? Good time. Great game. Great game.
Then, the most deafening sound of all echoes across the valleys and peaks of the Dadlands. Nerds arguing over pop culture minutiae. The Geek Dads have arrived. Eric, please tell us about your character.
So my name is Josh Schwackhammer. I by far, the original trilogy is the only thing worth watching in Star Wars. Everything else is complete garbage. These new fans can't stand them. If you play anything beyond 3.5 in D&D, I don't want to talk to you. It's old school or nothing for this geek dad.
Finally, bringing up the rear in a painfully slow-moving line, the vacation dads join the rest. Pete, tell us about your character.
All right, come on out, guys. My name's Don, DD, you can call me. So my guys, we last year we were at Disney. I mean, we got some great gifts, and I know we've got a lot of things lined up. I'm trying to get as many trips in, but you better be careful. Don't make me turn this car around because, you know, I don't want to start all over again, and you don't want to start all over again.
Once the final tribe of dads settles in, the leader of the Grill Dads steps forth upon the hood of his people's mightiest grill. Fellow dads, the rite of conclave has been invoked. We've seen the visions in the smoke generated by the purest meats. The remote has been found. Unfortunately, it's the hands of one who would wish harm on all of the Dadlands, the hard leader of the Craft Dads, Ace. The fact that the Craft Dads have not heeded this most sacred of calls confirms all our worst fears. We must work together to bring the remote back to this gathering of dads, for the power of the remote control is too much for any one group of dads to maintain and should be shared by all. We will need the keen planning skills of the vacation dads, the passion of the sports dads, the obsessive attention to detail of the geek dads, and, you know, someone to drive them there. Who among you is dad enough to take on this challenge?
I've got my dad on.
Obviously, this is where the players step forth. These are truly fathers among dads. If you wish to speak to our oracle about your perilous journey, sacrifice the treasured item on the sacred grill. Flames reach up hungrily towards you. Now, you each may place an item on here, depending on what kind of stuff you guys put on there. I'll give you a different kind of oracle speech.
I'll put my copy of X-Men #1, the 1990 X-Men. Not the uncanny one.
It's just the Jim Lee one, right?
Yeah, it's a Jim Lee. That's right.
Which cover? Yeah.
The one that came in like 17 different 5 different colors.
It came with 5. It came with 5 different variants that hooked together, and then they did a wraparound one with all of them.
That's right. I think I probably still have about 5 copies of each color somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll put the. I think there was a green one, right?
No, well, there was different characters on it.
Oh, that's right. There was the one that was Wolverine and
Cyclops was one.
Yeah, and Cyclops. I'll put that one on there.
Okay.
I offer up the keys to my 1984 DMC-12. This is a car that really means a lot to me. I was always going to work on it, fix it up, but I just ain't got the time.
Okay.
I will put my Hawaii coconut onto the fire.
Oh.
And I step forth and place my baseball that post-apocalyptic home run champion Barry Bonds into the stand, into the fire.
All right.
Whoa.
The flames greedily lick at these things as
Is that signed? Sorry.
as smoke, thick, unnatural smoke starts to billow forth, and amongst the smoke you see an unearthly demonic face, which looks like Bowser from Super Mario 64.
Yeah, yes.
The remote has been found. You four shall be our champions and save all of the world. What would you like to know about your destiny? You each may ask one question.
So, what should I pack?
Pack only what is the essentials.
Where is the last known location of the clicker?
The clicker is holed up in the stronghold of the tribe of dads, known as Hardware, spelled W-H-E-R-E.
Oh. How far is this stronghold from here?
It's a travel that might take you many days, and you will meet many perilous journeys along the way.
Okay.
And I guess all I want to know is how many channels of ESPN can we get with that thing?
Up to 30.
Whoa.
But no more, no less.
I hope 29 are NASCAR.
Heed my warning, dads. Along this journey, let me go back to my notes. You will have to face the temptation of the beer garden. Survive the swamps of toxic masculinity, and land the biggest whopper you've ever seen. Now go forth, brave heroes, and save us from certain destruction. Now, I'm going to allow you guys each to make an action to prepare yourself for the journey ahead. In which case, will let me know what you want to do, and this will be our first pull for the adventure. So everyone gets a chance to do one thing.
I want to go into the trunk of the vehicle I came in and make sure I have enough snacks packed in our cooler.
Okay. This sounds like a law move. It's nice and planning. So why don't you pull one law token for me?
I have a law token.
Okay. So you get to add an extra one of those there, and you successfully have packed the snacks and stuff you would like to have.
I want to go to my fleet of cars that are back in, my mobile garage that I brought with me, and make sure I change the oil on the 1959 Miller Meteor Cadillac that I plan to take on this adventure.
Now, is this going to be the main vehicle you guys take?
Well, I mean, look, it needs some suspension work, some shocks, some brakes, some brake pads, lining, steering box, transmission, rear end. But I got it for a good deal.
Okay. I was going to say mechanical stuff sounds like it should be law, but I think this one we're going to go with chaos. So pull me a chaos token, see how successful you are at this.
See how it goes. It also needs rings, mufflers, a little wiring, a little bit here and there. I pulled a law.
Okay. I'm not going to make you discard that just because this is this, but your car is woefully unprepared to make this journey. So that'll come back later. I might make something bad happen.
Needs a little bit of work.
But
you get my station wagon.
But you get to keep your token.
I put it back in the bag.
All right.
That sounds like some horrible foreshadowing.
I've got scenarios planned, but I have no idea what's going to happen in them. It's completely dependent on what you guys want to do. But we'll see if I even remember that I said I'll do that. All right. Anyone else have anything they want to prepare?
So, okay, sports dad, you go.
I just grab my Louisville Slugger and I stand to the side of home plate, do a couple practice ones,
Getting warmed up.
Yeah.
Sounds to me like law.
good,
Let's see how warmed up you get.
Oh, law.
Silver.
Chaos.
Yep. You accidentally wrench your shoulder a little bit. Oh yeah, you're definitely feeling your age a little there.
That'll buff right out.
Stretch.
Yeah, that may or may not come into play later as well. All right.
I think I'll check to see if I have enough reading material. It's gonna be a long trip. I'm gonna make sure I have some books to check out.
All right, and again, planning sounds like law.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
law. Well, what books? Wait, hold on. What are you looking to bring?
Some trade paperbacks.
Ooh, comics of chaos, though.
Hmm.
All right. Well, we'll say it's planning. We'll do a law.
Okay. Law.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I had my tokens in here wrong. I'm 5 law. Let's see, 2 chaos. All right, here we go in the Tito's vodka bag.
Okay.
Okay, and I pull law.
All right. So you don't get car sick reading this stuff. So if everyone's ready to start going, let me know how you guys. Who's calling shotgun?
Listen, fellow dads, you want to hop in? This car will get you there in style. We can even put on the siren.
I gotta be up front, or I'm gonna get sick, guys.
I'm okay with the back.
Yeah, I'll take the back.
Okay. You guys aren't. Just make sure nobody's. We're going to need to rotate.
All right. So
make sure nobody's.
This is a classic road trip, right? I got the atlas in my bag. Do you need to pull that out too?
Oh yeah, you're definitely not going to ask for directions, right?
No way.
No,
Yeah.
of course not.
I hope everybody used the bathroom too, because we ain't stopping once.
No, I got a bottle. If not, it's fine.
Guys got any particular tunes you're looking to blast?
Well, look, my wife asked me if I would sing Wonderwall, and I said maybe.
Ouch.
All right. Good luck. As you guys prepare to make to begin your journey to meet destiny, the assembled throngs of dads look at you and like, well, good luck, and just no one seems to be giving you any kind of love, which is very withholding for dads.
We're all jealous.
So you guys begin your journey, rumbling down. You start heading north towards the location of Hardware. On the first day of your journey, rising like an oasis from the wastelands, you can spot a lush beer garden in full bloom. Let me switch over to that. We see all my excellent Photoshop skills as well. Lush greenery sprouts from the amber pools as cans bud from flowers and cakes push, fully formed from out of the earth. You can spot a rainbow forming in the mists of the Alka Falls. This place is truly a paradise, but you must resist the temptation to linger. There are many tales of dads losing their balance and going full deadbeat in such places. Now, you guys are going to have to resist the siren song of stopping here.
That's going to be trouble because I heard this might be some local brews, and well.
Oh yeah, no, the microbrews here are like one in a kind.
I mean, it's very rare for me to pick up a case of local stuff on the way.
And I would think you as a vacation dad would be most susceptible to this, since relaxation is a big part of, going on vacation.
I already had this marked off on the map, ready to visit it one time, and we're already going past it.
You guys can stop. You just have to not get stuck here. But
fueling ourselves is just as important as fueling a vehicle.
I am also collecting microbrews, and I'd love to add maybe some of these cans to my collection.
Yeah, and picking up a 6-pack for the big game's never a bad idea.
All right.
True.
So you guys stop. Tell me, you're in control now. This is where I finished writing stuff.
All right.
Okay.
We'll pull the car over. We turn the cool siren off because there was a siren on. And we open the doors. You guys have about, I'm going to say, let's say 15 minutes. 15 minutes, and then everybody back in the car.
I pull out my notebook and Game Mom, do I know what this specific beer garden is best known for?
Like some really hoppy, pretty strong, but ultimately very smooth. I don't know beer well enough to describe a really good kind of beer.
That's fine. We got some high proof
Lots of
IPAs here.
IPAs.
Yeah.
Run to the ales.
Yeah, it's mostly ale. But you can see there's different kinds of beer flowers, and different kinds of plants. Basically, whatever you're in the mood for, you can find here.
Let's hop to it.
I'm gonna try to put together a nice mix 6 that I can take with me.
All right. As you start plucking flowers, or as you start plucking cans from the flowers, you start to notice this. You start to notice the place is starting to have a weird kind of haze over it, and you start feeling yourself like, oh, I could just have one right now.
Well, as the driver, I feel like I should have one right now. That's the responsible thing to do.
Sports Dad cracks one open. Casey Jones.
I wouldn't want these guys to drink alone.
All right, as you guys all start drinking your beer, you start hearing, "Hey, man, nice to see some new people." And a wild deadbeat approaches.
Oh no!
These are the husk of a dad who's lost all order, all semblance of order, has now spent the rest of his days just hanging out and drinking. Hey, man, this is a pretty good spot. We could all chill here. You guys need to. Someone needs to start pulling some law tokens to start resisting the pull of just staying here.
Okay.
Now I'm going to need total of 4 for all of you. One of you who's particularly law inclined. If you're feeling lucky, you might be able to pull some of the others with you by pulling extra law token for each of them.
Okay. I'm pretty heavy on law. And do I add a token for getting that law token from the last?
Oh, if you succeeded in the first one, right? Yeah, you add a law token.
Okay.
I just didn't make people discard ones.
Okay.
I have pulled a law.
So Pete's been able to resist the siren song of the beer garden.
Do I put an extra one back in, or?
Yeah, put an extra one in there.
Okay. So.
Well, now I'm very lawy. If anyone needs me to help them out.
You know what?
You are at a maximum amount of. You should have 10 total in there. You can no longer pull more.
I might need some help. I pulled chaos.
I have 9 right now, Scott.
All right. So
Pull
Kendall loses a chaos.
Pull the law.
All right. So each of you grab another law, but Kendall, the poor sports dad, is starting to feel like, yeah, man, we don't need to go and do anything. We can just hang here for a while.
Come on, sports dad. Get off the
Casey
couch.
Jones. Think about all the sports you're going to watch. All that NASCAR. Those cars making left turns. Left turns. This gets my blood going.
Yeah, but goes better with a nice cold beer, huh?
So we can pull to try to help us?
Bless you. Bless you.
Sorry about that.
So
we can pull to try to help? All right, I'll pull.
Yeah, you can pull a law to try to help him.
I didn't help him.
Ooh, you lose that chaos token.
Let's see if I help. I help.
All right. So Pete loses a chaos. All right, you're able to snap him out of it. What do you tell him?
Oh, almost, you deadbeat. 2 minutes in the penalty box.
And then I assume you check him.
Yeah,
And you
time out.
check him to the ground. He kind of looks like this picture here. It was harder to find drunk on the beach images than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, that's kind of shocking.
Could take a picture outside for you.
Did you? Right? You should have prefaced that with like Florida Man or something.
Yeah. So you guys are able to resist. You were able to gather up some beers. You're able to load them back up in the car and quickly get out of the temptation. You were able to resist the temptation of the beer garden.
All right.
And
About time I get something out of this trip.
And
I've been
we got
driving people
beers
around.
in the process.
Yeah.
You guys
To add to
resume,
my collection.
you guys resume your journey on the way to hardware.
I've been driving people around all this time, and now I've got something to show for it.
All right, now this is where things start getting a little bit more interesting. As you guys travel, the next place on the horizon starts to appear before you. Before you stretches a great lake. While the lake looks serene, all dads know that water causes heartache. For every dad has his own tale of the one that got away. You know your destiny lies on the other side of the abyss. You spot out of the corner of your eye one of the saddest types of dads, the fisher dad. Doomed to an eternity of searching, yet never able to find what they really seek. Their simple lives of baiting and boating is not one to be envied. However, you know they can navigate waters better than most, and you may be able to barter safe passage.
Maybe he likes
Oh,
beer.
so the fisher dad over there is kind of gearing up a small boat, and it's small, but it's big enough in such a way that you could get your car on it if you needed to.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah. I'd like to drive this boat.
I'm thinking that maybe, personally, who doesn't like fishing and beer?
I figured fishing and beer are very dad.
We have
Dad
beer.
things. But yeah,
I've got at least a
offer him
six-pack to share.
So if you guys want to try to barter for safe passage across the lake, who
I
wants
want
to
to
approach him?
barter for safe passage and to see if he'd let me drive it.
Well, all right, let's see. It's a kind of a grizzled old man tying some ropes and getting his tackle ready. He sees you approach and goes, "Hail and well met. My name's Critter."
Listen, Critter, we're dads here on a mission, and you've got a nice boat here, and we'd like to take our car on. And I'm also a great driver, so if you let me at the controls of that boat, I can get us across this thing in no time flat.
Well, I consider myself a dad on a mission too. I don't know why I'm turning into like Southern Belle for a second. But,
I do
what?
declare.
I've been out here searching for Billy, the megamouth colossal bass, for all of my life. And with this one, I feel like today's the day I finally spot that some. I'll help you guys get across the boat if you'd like. You sign up your beers. It's going to cost you a $6 though. And as long as I can get my fishing across the way, we might have ourselves a deal.
Now that sounds great, friend.
All right, it's going to cost you some of that beer you got though.
Yeah, I think it's we can always go back to the beer garden, dads.
Yeah,
Not a bad idea.
I'm willing to volunteer something like a six-pack up.
Fortunately, I can't let you drive my boat, though. I'm the only one that knows these waters and these fishing spots. We'll eventually get across this lake, though, as I make my way around looking for Billy.
I mean, Cardad, you could always take the boat.
I mean, look, I drive cars, I drive boats, I drive my wife crazy. I love to drive, so yeah,
Well-
I would be great to drive your boat, and so that way you can fish more.
All right, I need you to pull a law token to see if he wants to do this.
All right.
Or I'll let you make a choice, law or chaos, because you might be kind of chaotic at doing this.
I'm gonna go chaos because
Okay.
Car Dad may not be as good a boat driver as he says he is.
Yeah, I don't think the skills really transfer over. Is that green?
No, they do
There
not.
you go, it's chaos.
All right, add another chaos to your total.
All right. One in the bag here.
Yeah, a boat
Well, that
doesn't
sounds-
have brakes.
Well,
That's
that
a big
sounds like a
thing.
good
Who
deal,
needs
sir.
brakes?
Well, as long as I can get my fishing done, I'll tell you how I can help you navigate. All right. So I guess you guys load up. I'll conjure in my mind, my imaginary mindscape, that there's a loading dock. You can drive your car up onto this boat here.
Hop out and run right to the captain's wheel.
All right. He starts you off kind of slow. Imagine this is a lake like one of the Great Lakes, so it's essentially a small ocean. So as you guys go do that, he's fishing and whatnot. Start
I
wasting.
join him fishing.
Yeah, that is a sport.
Yeah. Watched a lot of competitive fly fishing in my day.
I pull the cooler out of the trunk, and I start divvying out some snacks to everybody while we're here.
Nice. All right, everyone's sort of hanging out, kind of enjoying your day. You're not really making very good time, but you're all enjoying one another's company. And it's a beautiful day.
I mean, it's the journey that matters.
Yeah, not so much the destination. You know, you guys, fish don't really seem to be biting, but you know, everyone who wants a line in the water's got one. All of a sudden, however, the boat, you feel like a quick rock in the boat. Although, you know, it's kind of, the water's a little choppy. One might, you know, chalk that up to just the general waves of the lake. And then you get hit again a little bit harder from the other direction. And you know something's not quite right. And Critter now exclaims, "Oh boy, I think Billy's finally here." A giant colossal mouth bass leaps over the boat. It blocks out the sun. It's the biggest gall-darn thing you ever did see.
I think
Flashes
that's
into the water on the other side. And all of a sudden, everyone's lines go taut at once.
I take a big group picture of you guys catching this thing.
You do that as the boat starts flying, not flying, but like sailing across the water at breakneck speeds.
More power.
As the fish clearly grabbed all of everyone's bait and is pulling you all in one direction now.
So this is like a Hemingway novel we're doing now here?
Hemingway meets Jaws, yes.
All right.
All right,
Fantastic.
This is
I'm
less of
recording
a
this on
sea
the camera
bass.
as we go.
Nice.
Guys, we're going to need a bigger boat.
Yeah.
This is less of a sea bass and more of a C- bass.
Yo.
I'll post this all up on Facebook and tag you guys afterwards. Don't worry.
Oh yeah. Everyone needs to pull one chaos token to make sure that they are they're not flung from their feet.
Chaos?
Yeah.
This may not be the best for me.
This is definitely not the best for me.
Okay.
All right. Harry's good. Pull
Does that
another
add
chaos
another
and
one?
you're at maximum.
All right.
Kendall, what color is that? Your law token?
That's law.
All right, you lose that one and you get flung from your feet. You're now
I'm also...
Oh no!
I'm also law.
All right. Everyone who drew law loses that law.
Ouch.
So Harry, you're the only person who didn't get flung from their feet.
I'm driving the boat. Yeah.
All right, that's actually pretty good. So what's essentially going to happen here is I was going to give everyone who was able to stand on their feet a move, and then anyone else who got flung down would have to take this turn getting back, like their sea legs.
Okay.
But since you're driving, what do you decide to do here?
Well, I'm gonna try to increase the power. Clearly, there's more horsepower to be coaxed out of these inboard/outboard motors, and I'm gonna try to get more.
Are you going to try to lean into the pull, or are you going to try to pull back?
Oh no, I'm pulling back the other way. We're
All right.
gonna wear this sucker out.
Oh boy.
So this is a mechanical thing. This to me sounds like law.
All right.
I'm going to need you to pull 2.
2.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I might need help from my fellow law dads.
I'll tell you.
Well, since they all fell, you're not going to be able to get them.
Oh, no.
This round.
I
All
told you
Around
we're going to need
water
a bigger
passes.
boat.
All right, here's one.
A bad
That's a
move.
All right, that's
chaos.
1. So at the very least, you got a mixed success.
Here's number 2. Another chaos.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Green's your chaos. All right. So you get to lose one of them. You should have
All right.
6 chaos and 4 law. So I would lose the 1 chaos.
To lose one, put the other one back in the bag.
Yep. All right. So with a mixed success, you still have to discard 1, but you get to do what you want to do. So as you're trying to get you're able to start getting the boat to pull back on Billy the large, like you call it, it's a colossal mouth bass. Unfortunately, like you're able to kind of stop a lot of its forward momentum, but you're no pun intended, the boat's starting to fishtail out of control a little bit. And with that, the other dads are able to get back to their feet. Critter starts pulling back on trying to reel in his fishing pole. What's the next move everyone wants to do? Harry, you can go again if people don't have another move. I won't let people do a second move until everyone's had a chance to do one. It has grabbed the bait from all of your fishing poles.
Yeah, I'm gonna just pull as hard as I can.
All right, I'm gonna say this is another chaos move just because of the wildness of the situation.
Oh Lord!
I'm
Dang it!
pull the
no.
law. Oof. All right, Kendall is not able to help.
All right.
30
since,
ESPN channels, and not one of them is fishing, I'm sure.
Kendall's down
I
to 1.
don't
He's down
have
to
a
1
pole.
law token.
I don't have a pole in the water at all since I was taking pictures and gathering snacks. So I'm going to go
All
and
right.
use the pole that Harry was using.
Well, I was about to
And-
say if you want, you can help Kendall out since he did fail.
Okay, yeah, I'll jump on Ken. I'll jump and give Kendall a hand.
Yeah, pull a chaos on that one.
All right.
Yeah, there's no I in team.
All right, that's chaos.
Oh,
There
You get
it
to add
is.
another one to your pulls there. All right, he's able to, now the combination of Kendall and Pete and Critter are now reeling in their poles as hard as they can, but the lines are super taut.
okay. I guess I'll jump in and help with this Leviathan.
All right, you also had a pull in the water, right?
Yes, I did.
All right, pull me 2 chaos.
Okay, 2 chaos.
Yeah.
Go for it. Feel
Yeah, I'm doing it. Let's see what happens. Nope.
All right, pull another one.
So I take that one out.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. And nope.
All right, yeah, you only lose 1 though.
I pulled 2 chaos. You pulled 2 law.
I know. Great.
All right, but you completely failed in what you're trying to do. You try to
Awesome.
grab the pole, but it's water too much. Water splashed on it and it slipped from your hands, and is now since gone overboard, and you've lost that pole.
Oh no. This reminds me of all the people that I've lost over the years. You know, it really made me rethink my career as a tour guide.
That's
Dad jokes.
that's it's very encouraging.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
I'll give the 3 of you a hand.
Yeah, there's a good dad joke. That one.
I think you're fishing for attention right now.
I will go back to the controls of the boat.
I'm sick of all this carping.
That's,
Yeah. So you have to say you can either jump in with the fishing poles, or you can try to do more with the boat there with the motor. Even though I have a picture of a rowboat there, just ignore the oars. But two of the 3. All right. So there's 4 poles total in the water. Total. 1's in the water, 1's unmanned, and 2 are manned. So you guys might be able to get a little bit more control over the situation with your motoring skills, if that's what you choose to do.
Yeah, trying to wear it out. Wear out.
Come on, Cardad. Don't let that fish school you.
oh yeah.
I'm gonna try to run the boat in the other direction. Just try to wear out the fish.
All right,
What do I need?
All right. I know it's pulling everyone pull chaos for that, but I think we've got enough. You might potentially have enough control on the situation. I need you to do 2 law.
All right. Let's see what we got. 1
blue. That's good.
1 law. That's good. What's the other one? 2.
All right. All right. You have room for 1 more law, so you can add another one to your bag,
All right.
and that
Good
brings you up
job.
to 10 total.
Yeah.
And you are 100% success on what you're trying to do. You can see you're getting a lot more. No pun intended. You gain a lot more ground going backwards on this thing. The
This
boat
is
is definitely.
Dadlands. All puns are intended.
Yeah, the boat is
Yeah.
definitely moving in the way that you want it to. In fact, you can start seeing that some of the lines are starting to get taut, almost as if the fish is starting to come back towards you guys. All right, and that's
Okay.
everyone's taking the first move. So I'll have something happen. I tell you what, I know we're not supposed to roll die, but I'm going to roll a die on this and see what happens here.
Why not? It's always fun to roll die.
Someone say odds or evens.
Odds.
All right.
I was gonna say odds too.
Well, it's evens. The fish The fish once seemed to have been coming up to the surface, but now it's redoubled its efforts to go back down under the water. The 1 fishing pole that was not manned has gone overboard.
Nope.
So you guys have 2 left.
Well, that's fantastic.
Who wants to go first?
Okay, so what we have 2 poles left. You said.
Yep.
Okay. I guess I'll try 1 pole.
Yeah. Say Kendall and Pete were on 1. If you want to join the one with Critter.
Okay, I'll
Use
join the
the-
one with.
Moves of that comics guy, that Waterman, Fish Boy. What is his name?
It says Namor. Aquaman?
Yeah, that guy.
Aquaman style.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Speak
need-
to those fish.
I was hoping you're gonna pull someone real obscure out of your pocket. But I don't even know who that would be.
Manta Ray.
Yeah, there you go. So I think here's what's going to happen. You guys get to determine how this plays out. But I think there's going to be one big move left. You guys can either, we're going to do a group poll. I'm going to let you guys decide though what you want to do, and I'll determine what things you guys need to pull to get out of this. Because I've kind of two endings in mind for this, and one's either
Harry,
you get the fish or one you don't.
Cardad is driving, right?
Driving the boat.
Now you can drop that at any moment, or
and
other people can go help out in other ways.
I say we feed the guy to him, the old man.
Just kick him over the side.
Just try to fill this fish up, and maybe he'll slow down.
That was an option I wasn't thinking, but you guys could throw him and the poles overboard and not be connected to this thing.
Critter doesn't have anything illicit on the boat to help him catch fish. Like, I don't know, he doesn't dynamite for fish.
A spear gun?
It just seems like normal,
Barrels.
like regular fishing tackle. Like, why was he even using this if he knew this gigantic fish was what he was after?
Well, I thought he might have some dynamite or something.
No, he doesn't have any dynamite.
No harpoon.
No harpoon. Just a regular old tackle box with like what would our normal earth lures and stuff.
Okay. So like spinners, etc. Okay.
Yep.
Well, Harry, if you take the boat against the fish's dive in the opposite direction, and we all pull at the same time, it's going to get the maximum torque on it. Sure.
Sure. I saw Dale Earnhardt Jr. try that same move in Daytona 500. So let's go.
All right. Do you guys feel like this should be law or chaos? You're all working together.
Feels kind of lawful.
Yeah, and it's not like we're throwing the guy overboard.
All right.
So that would be more chaotic.
So yeah, that would definitely come. So I'm going to need 4 law tokens
Probably
total
good
from
idea.
So 4 law tokens total from the group. I will, however, if you're not comfortable pulling one, if you're low on law, if the other dads would be willing to take on your risk, I will allow them to do that since this is a group effort.
I lost track of what I had.
So Harry, you have 5 of each.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Kendall
What
has
do I got?
3. You have 1 law and 3 chaos.
Let's not have Kendall pull.
Eric has 2 chaos and 4 law. And then Pete has 3 chaos and 5 law.
Vacation Dad, you wanna?
Let me start it out. Let's see what I can do for myself first.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
cover yourself first, and then we'll see where we're at.
1 for me.
Okay?
All right, I'll reach in here. See what we can pull.
You got a 50-50 shot.
Yeah.
Is that blue? Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So that's 2 of them.
All right, I've got pretty good odds too.
Scott, can I throw that one back in plus the one I just earned?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no.
I'll-
Oh, wait, Pete, you were... Yeah, you're good. You got-
I'm at max, but I can put this one back in.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Oh, no, leave it out unless you want to pull for Kendall.
Well, I just threw it back in. I can pull it back out. Hang on.
You can actually look and pull it back up.
All right.
Yeah, I should have 9 right now.
Yeah, you have 4.
Pulling it
4.
out.
All right, I'm gonna pull.
Yep.
Okay.
Give me something good, Black Man.
All right.
Figures. Figures.
Oh, I'm
Figures.
super lawy. I'm willing to draw again.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
do lose that one. Harry and Pete can pull more law. 2
I'm
more.
willing to help.
Yeah.
Lost my paper here.
Here we go.
All right.
Let's see what we got.
I won't let you add an extra one because this is part of the same move.
There we go.
All right. So between you guys with the pole, between Pete at the poles and Harry at the things, you guys are able to bring the fish to the surface. And it's close to the boat. You're definitely reeling it in. It's definitely close enough now that if you guys wanted to, you could definitely attack the fish somehow and try to subdue it.
Does he have a gaffing hook on the boat?
He's got an anchor.
Hey, sports dad, you bring any I don't know, anything sharp, pointy, a javelin?
That's why I was looking for the harpoon.
How's your throwing arm with the anchor? Can you do a nice shot put?
can sure give it a go.
I think first you're going to need to chug one of those beers. Give yourself some special chaos powers.
All right. Yeah.
Because you guys were able to get one of the beers, I was going to make this 2, but you only need to pull 1 chaos. Now remember, if you pull that law, you go full deadbeat.
I'm deadbeat.
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right, come on. Let me pull the right one once.
Do it for ESPN.
Chaos.
Oh,
Chaos is good. That's what you wanted.
okay. I
Yes.
thought that was a bad reaction.
You were able to smash it right into the eye with the hook. In fact, it's gone through its eye, and it's now, or the anchor is now hooked into its face, and you can hold, and you're holding on to the anchor rope. Put another chaos token in your bag there.
We are really doing Jaws here, aren't we?
Basically. All right. Anyone else want to take a move there?
So we have the anchor in the fish's eye
Yep.
right now.
And he's got two more poles attached to its mouth. So you essentially have it like hooked 3 different ways.
Can we start pulling him in? Is he worn out now?
Oh yeah, you guys could definitely like start trying to pull him in. He's definitely at the boat though.
Sure. Since
But it's-
Kendall went to the anchor, I'm on his pole. I'll start reeling him in.
All right, we'll do that one as a law. Guys are getting in a rhythm for it. All right, and we'll do 2 law on it because it's so big and
Oh,
powerful.
okay, I got 1. And
Oh,
one
no.
chaos.
Mix
Yeah,
this, so you get to choose which one of those to get rid of.
I'm gonna get rid of my law.
Okay. But you still get to. He's definitely getting pulled towards the boat, but he's got a lot of fight in him still. You guys have 2 more. Eric and Harry still have an option to do something.
Okay. I will also try to assist with the reeling in.
Say, Critter's reeling him in with a pole.
Okay.
Would you like to help with the other pole or
Yes.
with the anchor? All right.
Yes.
So again, I'm going to need you to do 2 law moves.
Okay.
You should have a decent amount of law.
Yeah, I do. It's in fact just about all I have left. So here we go. Here's 1 law.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Let's see, and 1 chaos.
All right. So you get to choose one of those to discard. I would say get rid of a law because you only have that 1 chaos.
Yeah, I have really no other choice but to get rid of my law here.
However, it's a mixed success. So the fish seems to be tired out, and it's right at the front of the boat. Harry, what would you like to do? I think you can probably guess what I said up there.
Right at the front of the boat?
Yep.
Yeah, let's
Ramming speed.
let's ram this thing.
All right. I'm going to need you to do 2 chaos because that's some chaos stuff.
All right, more power. Let's see what we got. Pulling a lot of law. There's 1.
All right.
All right. Let's see the second one. It's a mix.
All right. So you discard 1?
Okay. I'll get rid of a lawful.
Okay. But you are successful. As you all of a sudden your boat immediately shifts in direction. From the fish's one good eye, you see like a shocked look of horror as the boat hits it right in the top of the head, and he starts getting over the top of it. The blades from the motor start slicing in through it, and the sea turns red with blood. You have killed Billy the Colossal Mouth Bass. If you'd done both, I would have had you go right through the other eye.
So he lost his left eye?
Yeah, he lost his left eye.
Before he
Okay.
lost his life.
Yeah.
No,
now-
the fish is
all-
still all right.
Yeah, he's all right. Yeah. Well, congratulations, you guys have helped Critter reach his goal.
Woohoo!
There's no way this fish will also fit in this boat, so you kind of drag it along as you guys are get to the other side of the lake to your final destination.
It's gruesome.
So it goes pretty slow. You get there at night. But congratulations, you solved the fish puzzle. That is not how I imagined that going, but that was good. If I rolled it the other way on that die, it would just snap the lines and you wouldn't be able to get them. But congratulations, you guys landed the one that's this big.
So is he gonna flay it here and give us all a piece or something? Or?
Oh yeah. If you guys want to wait, you guys can either move on, even though it's become nighttime, or you can wait till morning to move on with your adventure. If you guys stay the night, you get to have some fish jerky.
I'm pretty sure Sports Dad and Car Dad can set up a tailgate, right?
Oh yeah, you guys could definitely do that. You would finish
Yeah.
up your beer though.
I got more snacks in the cooler. Don't worry.
Yeah.
My cousin's a grill dad, so he kind of, he
Yeah.
showed me a few things.
You know how to use a grill on the hoodie on the engine, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
That 6.3 liter V8, gotta put it to use.
Okay. Well, you guys settle in for the night. You have one more last night of fun and revelry because you know the most dangerous part of your journey is yet still ahead.
I think we should try to fit this car with a flux capacitor.
Oh, I was
Ah,
hoping.
see,
I knew you were going to make a flux capacitor.
If I had the 84 DMC, but I put the keys into the fire.
Well, here's the part of the problem is you can put a flux capacitor in, but how are you going to generate the 1.21 gigawatts necessary?
Lightning.
I think plutonium just is in every corner drugstore.
Yeah. All
That's all right. We got the 59 Cadillac. We're still in style.
That's definitely a kind of time machine.
All right, here we go. It's the next morning. You guys prepare to get off on the next part of your adventure. And you do, because there's nothing attacking you at the moment.
Yee-hoo.
You guys continue your quest to get to hardware, to find the remote control and bring it back and save the Dadlands. As you guys move about go forth on your adventure, the ground turns soft and muddy. A putrid stench fills the air. The earth bubbles with a noxious substance. These are the swamps of toxic masculinity. Legends say the caustic ooze that surrounds your party is the concentrated evils of dadkind. Since time immemorial, all the evils of the dads of the Badlands is drained to this foul pit. All of dadkind's greatest sins reside here. Insecurity, greed, violence, lust for power. All dads in their struggle to maintain balance have wrestled with these demons. If they do not slay them, they will slowly be destroyed by their acid from the inside out. So you guys are essentially in acid swamps that you have to somehow be able to navigate.
I thought Sports Dad just, let one rip in the back seat again.
So there's probably plenty of pictures of slave Princess Leia hung up all over the place, right?
Yeah. So all the worst qualities you can expect that are related to like traditional masculine roles come here. You have to be careful driving here because the acid is so caustic it might actually start eroding your tires and your paint job.
Just worked on those.
Don't let this touch your skin or it will burn you. You guys would know that driving into this, but you must go through it.
I say we should probably accelerate here.
Just be careful because the ground's pretty uneven. It's a swamp.
Yeah, I don't like spending a lot of time with toxic masculinity.
Let's say, before you guys get too deep, is there anything you want to do? Shore up your vehicle or prepare yourselves for anything that might happen in this foul place?
Vacation Dad, did you happen to bring like a raft or something? Like we can tie around the car?
I brought life jackets, but not a raft. Could we wrap them around?
You can try. I mean, how many PFDs did you bring? I think just 4.
I got 4, so there's 4 tires. It'll be
okay. If you want to try to do that, I'm gonna call that. Would you rather pull law or chaos on that? You're pretty.
I'd always rather pull law right now because I'm
Okay.
very law heavy.
I'm gonna need you to do 2 law on that because that's kind of a wild move.
That's 1 chaos
All right.
Definitely a wild move.
and 2 chaos.
All right. So you lose one of the chaos tokens, and you do not. You try this, and they immediately just burst under the weight of the car and kind of fall apart, and then
Didn't work, guys.
didn't work.
Not the most buoyant of cars here.
So say, and if you guys can still try to go through as you are. I just wanted to give you an opportunity to potentially set you guys self up for a little bit more success. And again, I don't know what that means because I've only written down the beginning of each scenario.
All right. I've seen this one sport that people practice where they they run on the logs. You cut down a tree and you put the log in the water and you run on it.
Log rolling.
Yeah, that was it.
I saw it on some Japanese game show, right? They run on the logs, then they get knocked over, and we laugh. It's a great one.
Yeah. But maybe we could cross that way.
All right. Do you want to try to put a log in the water and see what happens?
Yeah. Just throw a log in the water and see what happens.
I think this is all a bad idea.
You say you find one that looks like it may or may. It looks like it would probably support the weight of one of you. And you roll it into the water. As you do, though, so notice I'm not making you make a pull. As you do, though, it starts to singe, and starts to disintegrate into the liquid and fall down. And you hear a big blurp that just goes broke.
Oh, that's not going to work.
Unfortunately, since you've now disturbed the surface tension of the water, it starts to like boil and writhe a little bit, and some vaguely humanoid forms start to come out of it and move towards your party.
Can I tap these swamps for black mana and cast something?
What would you be trying to cast? I might allow it.
Let's see. They look up. I'm gonna cast maybe Dark Banishing.
I'm not as much a geek dad. I don't know what that means. I don't know that magic card.
So it destroys or it buries all non-black creatures.
All right, I'll tell you what. I mean, I would let you do this. It was going to be multiple chaos tokens. You only have one.
Oh no!
So if you were able to pull like 3 of them, I would let you do it. But
oh no!
This isn't a situation where I think the other dads would be able to help you by tapping into Magic the Gathering geekdom.
I don't know what any of that means.
Exactly.
My kids might play it in the back seat, but I never played that stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
I-
However, they're coming at you guys, and they seem to be made out of the same liquid that just dissolved that log in almost instantaneously.
I checked to make sure all the windows are up.
Vacation Dad, you have any paper towels? Something really absorbent?
You want to soak
Bounty.
them up?
Yeah.
Inside the picnic basket, there's always a roll of paper towels.
Do you want to throw them at them?
Let's do that. Let's throw the paper towels at them.
All right,
Throw the
bound.
ones with the lumberjack on them.
Yeah, they're bound to.
Whoever wants to do this, pull me one chaos token.
Who's
Whoever
crazy?
wants to throw it.
I'll
Someone
throw
with more chaos than I have because I'm almost out of tokens.
I'll give it a try.
I'm
Yeah,
low on chaos.
I'll also go for it.
Lawful.
Yes.
My last law.
I'm not gonna make either of you discard something.
Oh,
But
okay.
since Kendall's just misses, but Harry's hits it. It goes into the thing like a gelatinous goo. It doesn't seem to do any damage. It does make it maybe minusculely smaller, as if a small part of it got absorbed. But you guys would definitely not have enough towels to take out one of these, let alone the multiples that are rising from the pit and coming towards you.
Now, if you hit it really good with the car, would it just splatter everywhere?
It would, but it would cover the car in its acid.
The caddy here gets 320 horsepower. She's 0 to 60 in like 12 seconds. It's 25 in the city and 35 on the highway. So it's a great car.
Let's run away.
Did you install new windshield wipers recently?
Yes, I did.
All right.
Yeah, let's say they're coming from all directions. You guys can pile in. You would have time to pile into the car and gun it before they get to you.
Yeah. That's our only move, I think.
Like, flip the siren back on.
Yeah, let's
All
get
right.
the heck away from toxic masculinity.
Yes.
So Harry's gonna have to do some fancy driving here, and because the terrain is so, for lack of a better term, chaotic, I'm gonna need you to pull 3 chaos tokens.
That's what I do.
Oh
I
boy.
drive.
No.
All right.
I'd offer to help, but I'm not that chaotic.
Now, you guys could be able to help if you're pointing out like different ways to go. Like, oh, watch out for that. There's one over there.
Giving directions.
Watch out for this divot.
Can I use my law to point out, that backseat driving from the shotgun?
All right, I'll tell you what. Let's see how Harry does, and we'll take that from there.
All right. I'm nervous.
It's green. That's 1.
That's a law.
All right. Do one more for me, please.
That's a chaos.
All right, so it's a mixed success, so you can lose one of those. You have 5 chaos and 4 law.
Oh, I guess I'll lose one of the chaos then.
Okay. So you're able to you're getting deeper and deeper into the swamp. You know you're gonna have to go through it to get to the other side. You've been able to successfully avoid a bunch of the toxic men. However, it is being rough on your suspension. It is a very rough ride for everybody. And everyone's like kind of getting shook up and taken around. You haven't quite gotten your car lost yet, though. You still seem to be finding ways to go. That said, you come to what almost looks like a dead end. There's less solid-looking ground in every direction ahead, and you are seeing a giant toxic man start to come forth and start reaching towards your car, and you might not be able to get away from him just with fancy driving alone. What do you guys do?
Geek Dad, you got any of those comic books that have, like, I don't know, a female main character written by a female, illustrated by a female?
Yeah, why? Yes, I do. I have a copy of Miss Marvel.
I was
right
going to say
here.
Miss Marvel.
It's not only a female lead, but a female brown lead.
Oh, even worse.
Who's a Muslim?
She was created by a woman writer as well.
Right.
Oh my God, this is great.
I think if you throw that at it, it'll explode.
I think either that or my copy of The Last Jedi might be able to do it.
If you back it up with both, you might be fine.
All right, tell you what. Wrap The Last Jedi in Miss Marvel.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I need you to make a pull, but this is so good. I kind of love it.
I can feel the internet already yelling at us, and we're
right?
I'll tell you what. Since you're lower, I'm gonna make you pull one. You decide if this is lawful or chaos. It's lawful in that, like, it's a good, well thought out plan, and it's chaos, and that's like the wildest kind of idea. I didn't even think about doing that. So
I think it's a lawful move because it's so it's got this whole psychology. We've got.
All right, so pull one law token.
All right, come on, been pulling so bad. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. But because the move's chaotic in nature, you can decide if you want to add another chaos or another law.
Okay. I'm going to keep going with law because I just have more of them.
All right. I wanted to give you that option.
Okay. And I got a second law.
Yeah.
All right. So as this thing almost reaches your car, the movie wrapped in a book hits it and starts to make it sizzle and start falling apart. And it starts to, and just explodes. However, you have defeated it, and you guys are going to be able to find your own way, but it has splashed all over the car. And it's starting to eat away at the various... You have your new windshield wipers are gone. They've been dissolved. No. The rubber has been dissolved by that. Harry, you know your car so well, you can kind of feel it coming apart a little bit as you get out of the swamps.
Guys, we're gonna have to ditch this vehicle.
Well, that's not too bad. That's not the worst thing in the world, because you start to notice a distinct lack of life as you approach your final destination. It seems as if all life in the area has been consumed. You quickly see why. From the horizon, the home of the Craft Dads, hardware looms large. It's beautiful in its way. Every building is built to exacting specifications. You can see among the wooden buildings the industrious Craft Dads going about their industry. I should have come up with a thesaurus for that. Instead of birdhouses and chairs, though, as you'd expect to see, the weapons of war are being built. To your horror, you see these once noble artisans crafting vehicles and catapults and other weapons too terrible to describe. Someone is making a wooden duck, so you know not all hope is lost for these pitiful people, though. So you guys are approaching nowhere. Your car is starting to... You guys are still far enough in the outskirts that if you wanted to take a break and prepare something or see what your current situation is, you would be allowed to do that before you make your final approach.
Cardad, are you able to jump one of these vehicles they're making in the outskirts of the city?
I can jump anything. I'm a car dad.
Because I wouldn't mind Mad Maxing it into the city from here.
Go incognito. I like it.
All right. How do you guys want to How do you guys want to start your approach, or let me know what your moves here are going to be?
What are the?
I'm going to take.
So everything's
snack.
like looks like it's like made of wood or like it's welded. Like your general like something like that's been made in shop. But clearly you can see this stuff like moves around. So there must be, there's some. It may not be a car engine in it, but it is. They are still vehicles.
Is there a riding lawnmower?
Not that you can see.
Ah,
See, I think maybe that our best move would be to try to do some kind of disguise. Let's try to impersonate some craft dads.
I'll say, Geek Dad, you could be good at cosplay.
I'm ready.
All right.
Conveniently enough, I brought my crafting set with me. I brought some tools.
You brought some Warbler. So as you guys probably know, craft dads wear heavy smocks and like heavy denim and goggles and stuff to keep them safe from all of their tools and industry. I should also switch the picture.
Ooh.
There's a vague representation of what this area might look like.
Kind of looks nice.
It's very crafted. It looks some stuff looks more hand hewn than others, but it's all very, very nice.
a solid weekend right there. All that wood.
So
and you can tell that's why there's like no forests or things in the area because it's all been consumed.
See. So yeah, let's don some goggles and smocks and get some power tools.
I would say you guys probably want to get them from the city. I don't think you would have had those going into this.
Probably not.
Unless you can make me a really good argument.
I really can't.
Are there any buildings on the outskirts of the city that would draw less attention?
It seems to be mostly just centralized in one area. There's no like city wall or anything. Like imagine it's like I don't want to make this like 20 or so city blocks, but it mostly just goes up.
Okay.
Is there enough wood and like spare parts around to cobble something together for us to make it over there? Or
I mean, closer to the outskirts of town, you can see like lumber mills and places where they like would be manufacturing their tools and screws and nails and stuff. But you can hear you hear from them that there's definitely worker. It's definitely got stuff going on in it. Like there's people there.
Okay.
What do you say, Geek Dad? Should we go the cosplay route?
Yeah. I say we try to find try to put together just some base costume or something like that for all of us, and we can pretend to be craft dads.
All right. You guys want to go to the lumber mill then?
Yeah.
All right. As you go there, you can see it's become mostly automated, but there are some craft dads busy working about their business. They're all wearing full face masks and goggles. There's a few there that look about your size. If you were able to get the jump on them, you think you would be able to take them without raising the alarm. I am going to need
Dad. Hockey sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say I'm going to need everyone to do a chaos move to take them out.
Okay.
Hey. Pass out some 9 irons.
This is not going to be a good pull for me.
I tell you what, if you want to give everyone some equipment there, I'll help you guys out. But everyone pull one chaos.
Chaos.
Yep.
Chaos. Got plenty of that.
Chaos.
Nice.
Chaos.
You got a law.
Yes.
All right. Don't discard that law because of the move Kendall did. You're able to still take them out.
Nice.
Do we add a chaos?
Yeah, if you can, which is all the rest of you can.
Yes. Good. I need a chaos.
I'm hella chaotic.
All right. So you guys were able to take them out. Seems to be without much of a fuss. You've been able to switch into your disguises here. You now may move freely about the city as long as you don't cause anything to draw attention to yourselves.
All right.
As you go, make your way deeper into the city. You can see in the town, what would be the town square, There's lots and lots of rows of weapons of war, like tanks and siege weapons and all kinds of things. And in the middle of it is a huge skyscraper, the tallest in the land, or the tallest in the city. And on the balcony comes out Ace, the leader of the Craft Dads of Hardware, and he is brandishing the remote.
Dun, dun, dun.
The doodad, the whatchamacallit, it's there.
Is there a Bob Vila marathon that we weren't told about? What is he doing?
Oh, you hope not. You're going to be subjected to that for forever.
Oh no!
Control the remote and if it
Property
stays only in
Brothers.
Craft Dad hands.
This old house.
It's all home and garden TV.
Oh no, that's the worst.
Yeah,
It's one away from Speed Channel, and so I have to pass it every time, and it's terrible.
exactly.
Hate it.
The time, my fellow Craft Dads, is almost upon us to take our role as the rightful rulers of the Dadlands. We're almost ready now to take control of the television and be able to destroy any who oppose us and our watching habits. We'll be able to bring hardware to the Sofa Mountains, so we may gaze upon all of our glory and comfort for the rest of time. And then a huge cheer comes up from like the crowds and stuff around.
We like fake.
Yeah, you guys can do that if you want.
Yes, we'll just kind of conform.
Yeah. Home Depot.
All right. So, after seeing this unsettling spectacle, what's your guys' next move?
We've got to find a way to get that clicker away from him.
Well, we have to infiltrate the building.
How far away from us is he?
Like a good distance. You guys just kind of walked up on it, and it looks like the masses were assembled, like they knew this was a planned kind of speech.
Do they seem to be blocking the skyscraper, like access to it, or are people coming and going?
It's been mostly people kind of there, like a crowd, like for a political rally. However, now that it's done, like people seem to be going back to their business.
Well,
and they seem to be, a lot of them seem to be getting into the various vehicles and stacking up with weapons. Like they're probably going to move out soon.
Let's see how good Dad made our costumes look.
Yeah, maybe we can get into the skyscraper, say we need to work on air conditioning, and go from there.
All right, if you guys want to go in,
that's it. We'll be the maintenance crew.
As you guys head in, you see like it seems to be mostly like like a business office or whatever. People are doing their business. They don't really look one way or the other at you. Don't look super different from a lot of the other people going on. But this is a very important day, and a lot of people are moving around. You estimate that maybe that was the 13th floor that balcony was at. If you
of
guys
course.
go up the elevator there. You have options. There's stairs and there's elevators. Elevators quicker, but it does the dings and whatnot, so people will know you're coming. Elevator will be quiet, but it'll be harder. It'll take a harder toll on you.
I never trust stairs. They're always up to something.
No one wants to put one foot in front of the other here.
What's upstairs? They don't talk.
I mean, let's not kill ourselves here. Let's take the elevator at least to the 12th floor.
All right. You guys are able to do that with no problem. 12th floor seems to be Craft Dad lingerie, which is all kinds of disturbing.
RNG everywhere.
Yeah.
I can't even describe it, because to describe it would be to unleash a hell on the world, the likes of which we've never seen.
So leather thongs,
pictures?
perhaps.
Yeah.
Property Brothers After Dark.
Yeah. But fortunately for you guys, the stairs are right next to the elevator, and you can avert your eyes, shielding yourselves from most of the horror.
Hey, where do these stairs go?
They go up. All right, so you guys make it up to the 13th floor. It doesn't look like much here, but it looks like there's a huge office that says Ace in stenciled letters on the door.
Well, we go on maintenance crew. What are we doing? Geek Dad, how does this work in one of those comic convention things? What did you?
So, I mean, typically one of us is a prisoner, and then the rest of us pretend to be the guards. and we're going to be bringing the prisoner to the Ace. How about that? How about one of us is a prisoner, and that's our whole reason for coming in.
All right, that's your guys' call.
You guys like that?
Sounds like a solid plan to me.
And I'll take it from there.
All right, we'll have how about Sports Dad? He can be our prisoner. We caught him outside the scavenging.
I assume he's going to want
stealing, and we're bringing him in
remove his disguise then
to face justice. So yes, Sports Dad has to remove his disguise.
Put your jersey back on.
Trying to build a homemade baseball field. How dare you?
Yes.
All right.
We caught you in the act of illegal dugouting.
All right. Who's gonna do the talking for this?
Geek Dad.
Oh,
All
we'll take. All right.
I'll do the talking.
He'll take
Sure.
the lead.
Okay.
All right. I need you to pull a chaos token.
No boy. Here we go. Well, I did get one more chaos token.
I'm
so
not gonna
maybe
I'm not gonna make you discard it if it's not.
maybe my odds are getting better now. It's all I pull. It's all I pull is long.
All right. I'm not gonna make you discard it though. But bust into the room and how do you guys start your plan here? You just determine how I'm gonna react to this. So.
Okay. Well, I will address the our Lord Dad Ace in the most crafty way fashionable.
Okay.
I will give him the patented hammer salute.
How's that go?
It's hammer time. That's it. That's all we say. Hail Ace! It's hammer time.
He turns to you and says, "It's hammer time."
We're gonna get nailed.
Yeah.
That's
Or screwed.
so.
I shove Sports Dad forward, kind of one of those, push him into the room ahead of us.
We found this vagrant dad trying to scavenge materials from our resources to construct some kind of court for his own dad clan.
He looks at the remote in his hand and goes, it's silly, something seemingly so small being so powerful. The legends never did it justice. This isn't just a remote control, it's a universal remote. And he pushes a button and 4 mechanical arms come down from the ceiling and grab each of you.
Dope.
We are the craft dads. Why are we being grabbed? We are.
And smaller mechanical arms pull your disguises off of you, just completely rip them off. And your regular attire's on underneath like a cartoon character.
I thought there were spark plugs here.
I knew from the moment you stepped onto this floor, you did not have that piney fresh sense about you. I knew you weren't craft dads, and I figured I saw the conclave being called. I knew it was a matter of time before those other dads sent someone to get the remote from me. Unfortunately, you're too late. He points the remote out the window, and you hear a roar as all of the machinery comes to life. And he's like, "You've been too late to stop me now. The only thing you have left to do is die." And he pushes another button. Floor opens up, and it's a bunch of saw blades. And the arms start slowly lowering in. What do you guys do?
Well, I don't know.
Let's see.
I say, Ace, hold up a second.
He pushes the pause button.
Hey, is it true that you guys can make a better baseball bat than my Jose Canseco brand?
Of course, Jose Canseco doesn't even make bats. He just uses them.
How do you know that?
Who do you think
I'd love
orders
to
bats from us?
I'd love to see what you can do.
This sounds like some sort of stupid ploy, but you're appealing to my inner craftsman. All right. He starts manipulating like the movement around the menu buttons on the remote, and brings Kendall's character over and puts him on the floor. Just him, though. The rest of you guys are still there.
Okay, good.
He is very adept with that remote for a dad.
Hey, man, maybe it's got magical powers. Maybe it's
Most
got
of the-
plutonium batteries.
Most of the dads can't operate anything other than the up-down channels and volume if we're lucky. And he's doing pause and play and...
I could have made this one of those ones that have a speaker like built into it, so you can just tell it what to do.
That was voice activated, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he set me down in front of him.
Yeah, it was like, I'll show you what we're capable of.
Get him! Get him!
And then I yell out, Blue 42! Huh! 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 And I just tackle him.
All right, I need you to pull a chaos token.
All right.
Come on!
Save us.
Damn!
No!
You don't have to discard it, but you completely miss him. He was like, I guess I should have seen that coming. And kind of hits you with his big wrench and like knocks you and you roll over to the floor. You're prone, so you're not gonna be able to make another move.
Oh, no.
Does anyone else want to try another silly move?
Vacation Dad, is there like a ride or something that this is reminiscent of that we can get
I'm
on?
actually going to grab hold of the claw, and on our last vacation, we went hang gliding. So I'm going to swing forward and attempt to swing with my momentum and pull myself over to where Sports Dad first landed.
All right, Pete, I need you to pull 2 chaos tokens.
Excellent idea, Vacation Dad.
2
Yeah.
chaos tokens. Ugh.
You got
One.
this.
That's good.
All
All right. So very least you got a mixed success.
2.
Yeah!
You can add another one. All right, you're successful in getting out of this. The ace sees you, is like, oh no, and pushes start again, and the other 2 start lowering again. Do you guys have any kind of tricks to get you out of this situation?
Sports Dad, I'm going to distract him while you attempt
He's
to
knocked
charge
prone
me.
right now, so as Ace does this, he's like, well, bye, and he opens up a door, and there's a Batman-esque pole, and just slides down it and is gone.
Oh,
But you guys are still James Bond
Curse
style,
it.
like lowering to your
being
deaths.
lowered into the thing?
Yeah.
And he took the remote with him, right?
Took the remote with him, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Is there anything on the ground inside of this room that we can use to help get these guys down?
Seems like it's mostly like an office, so like, desk, filing cabinets. Not any major tools that you guys can see, but you did know that the arms came out mechanically from out of the ceiling.
Hey, throw a bunch of stuff into the sauce.
Now,
So maybe we could jam the sauce.
because the dude ran away, you guys can all take a move now. So Kendall and Pete, you guys are free.
Sure.
I would say you maybe have 3 moves before the other 2 are done.
It's like the trash compactor in Star Wars. If we can stop the things from closing, then we.
Oh,
can-
you made a reference. You got free. No, I'm just kidding.
Do I have any wrenches or screwdrivers in my pockets from working on the car? And
I would say you probably have what would you say like you would have? I would say like a tire iron.
yeah,
Um,
I would carry a tire iron around just in
Yeah.
my back pocket.
Yeah,
It is
like
a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Tire irons are pretty much par for course,
yeah. I
right?
figured you
Sounds
probably
good.
would have had access to some tools just for car maintenance.
Yeah.
You'd probably have like some wrenches and stuff. If you need to get in and take certain things apart.
Yeah,
got
car
that
dad, you're
59.
Mad Max.
Yeah, 59 Cadillacs, they don't fix themselves, right?
All right, you want to try to take apart or at least jam up some of these mechanisms holding you.
Yeah.
All right. Would you call that lawful for mechanical stuff or chaos? Just if you're just trying to jam it all up.
I'm trying to break stuff. I'm not trying
All
to
right, so
fix
you're trying to
anything,
jam
so-
it all up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, pull 2 chaos.
chaos
All
there.
right, let's do it. 1 chaos. Oh, my bag is like closing. There we go. All right, first one is a chaos.
All right.
Nice.
Let's grab the second one. Is chaos.
All right,
Nice.
you're able to jam it all up and you break free, and you're able to also escape.
All right,
And you can grab one more chaos token, but that makes you at 10. So.
that puts me at 10. All right.
Yep.
Put one more in there.
All right, so Eric's the only one left. Do you want to try to get out, or does anyone want to try to help him?
Is there a circuit breaker anywhere?
Not that you can see now.
I will use the advice he gave, and whatever desk or anything big that is there, I'm going to try to just shove it into the saw blades for him.
Oh, you're trying to jam it up down there?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
maybe he can just get lowered onto a desk, which would be fine.
So the desk looks big and heavy, but it's like beautifully crafted. It's like rich mahogany. But it's going to take two of you pulling. Either one of you is going to have to pull 2 law tokens, or 2 of you can use it, and I won't make you pull anything. You'll be able to do what you want because it's not like that wild a move.
Yeah, I'll help out.
All right, so you guys both push it in there. I know the thing doesn't call for dice. The 2 who pushed it in, Kendall. High odds or even?
Odds.
I rolled a 6.
Oh.
It kind of splinters and like becomes shreds, and just a big puff of sawdust just comes out. It did not jam up the. One step lower. One more turn, and you'll be in trouble. But all 3 of your fellow dads are now free.
All right,
Can
Cardad.
all three of us try to pull his rope up to try to pull him up and out?
Well, it's like a wooden like mechanical arm.
So it's not like a slack. There's like no rope.
It's like imagine like Bender's arm where it's got like a couple of little things. That's what you jammed up and you were able to get loose.
Yeah.
Like a claw on one of those arcade
yeah, the claw
claws.
game, yeah.
What's the claw attached to? Like, what is?
It just
hanging
goes
from the
up
ceiling?
into the ceiling, and you can tell it's got like gears and stuff, but you can't see what it looks like up there.
So what if we did a cartoony thing
Okay, I'm
where
down.
Sports Dad has got to be pretty strong.
One would
I'm
hope.
going to get on Sports Dad's shoulders, and Cardad's going to get on my shoulders, and he's going to grab Geek Dad's legs, and we're just going to fall backwards.
We can try that. See if you can break it.
Do it.
All right.
The 3 of you pulling this maneuver, I need you each to pull a chaos token then, since it's about breaking something.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm about 50-50 now, at least.
I feel really nervous now. I'm depending on you.
Got a
It's a
chaos.
Yeah. Thank you,
Chaos.
Cardad.
Chaos.
All right, you're all
right.
successful. You're able to rip
Woohoo!
rip his arm free from the wall. You hear a bunch of stuff break in top, and a bunch of gears and things start raining down, and sparks fly up as they fall into the saws. The 4 of you are now free. The door to the pole is still empty, or still open rather. So you guys can pursue if you would like.
I've always wanted to do this.
We're
I
Scooby
run
Doo.
over to the pole and just grab.
Yep.
I want to put one of these in my garage.
All right. I assume all 4 of you go down there.
Yeah.
I've seen enough of Batman 66 to know what to do here.
As you guys get down there, you do find a makeshift garage where you find the biggest, gnarliest looking tank you've ever seen. And out of it pops Ace with the remote. Like, you weren't supposed to live, but it doesn't matter now. The doors open up and his vehicle starts moving forward and out of the way.
Wait, he's like leaving. Is he running towards us or?
No,
away?
he's already in it, but his whole tank is just leaving.
He's driving away.
Yep.
Is there anything else in this garage?
It looks like it may have had more vehicles in it, but there is a lot of tools and machinery for crafting things. But none of you would be proficient enough to be able to get any of that and do anything of value with it in time. Also, this thing is like huge.
The saddest thing that Dad could see is an empty garage.
Yep. It's very clearly like he's about to lead the charge out of the city.
It's a wooden tank.
It's wood and like there's metallic parts. I mostly just found a wooden tank for this picture, but you can tell like there's like welding and like again the kind of stuff you could build from shop.
And are his followers around?
Yeah, he's just leaving right now. If you pursue him, he could easily turn any of like the weapons on it towards you, but he seems like he was already kind of in the process of just leaving.
I yelled out, pointing at the tank. I yell out, "He forgot to stain that wood!" To see if it causes like some kind of like riot and like people will rush toward the
The
tank.
wood's very clearly been stained, and he's like, "Try again. I'll stain it with your blood next time."
Whoa, good
That
line.
got dark. Yeah.
Near finish.
Cardad, do you have anything flammable on you?
Do I?
Not
I
not
usually
on
carry
you.
a-
I don't imagine you would. If
A
you were a
Ferrari
grill dad, I would say
lighter?
you had a lighter, but you know what? You said you were friends with the grill dad. I can say you have a small lighter.
my cousin. It's a Ferrari branded Zippo. All the car
Yeah.
dads carry it around.
Yeah.
Is there anything in the garage that's flammable that we could turn into like a Molotov?
A lot of it looks like beautiful hardwood, which is in real life is super not easy to start fires on.
That's correct.
Are there containers of stain?
True, yeah. There could be stain containers. There's probably like a couple. All the fuel containers look like they're empty though. But yeah, there's some wood stain. There's probably glue. Like again, stuff you might find in like a regular shop, like shop class.
Sports Dad, how's your arm? Let's burn that fucker.
Yeah. Be
Man,
careful.
hurt my shoulder.
You say you wrenched it earlier in your adventure. But I will say you guys were able to do some relaxing bits. I will let that go. You were able to kind of chill out at multiple points in the adventure. I didn't
Okay.
expect you to get beer or catch the fish. So
We chilled a bit.
We're impressive.
I expected the swamp to be much more of a challenge. But that was such a good move that I don't care.
That was perfect.
Yeah, if you guys want to put together a Molotov cocktail kind of situation, go for it. Here's what I'm going to do. Kendall, pull chaos tokens until you pull a law. The more you pull, the more damage this move is going to do.
Okay.
All right.
What I want to know is, where is Vacation Dad vacationing, where he knows how to put together a Molotov cocktail like that?
Hey, you're telling me you have never gone to camp before?
Camp?
When I was a boy, we did lots of things at Boy Scout camp.
Our camp, we did not do that. We changed tires, changed brakes.
I've read enough Alan Moore comics. I can put together a few Molotov cocktails.
Kendall would have been available for a couple of like soccer riots and stuff. It's part of the course.
I'm just saying, I want a vacation with Vacation Dad next time I go on a vacation.
Oh, and this is over. Maybe you
have
guys
it.
can set that up.
All right.
All right, ready?
Tell me when.
See what happens.
Whenever you're ready. Is the
All
first
right.
thing pulled law?
Yes, it is.
Dude.
Oh my god! You only have one law token. All right, I gotta go by what happened.
Mm-hmm.
You completely whiff it somehow, and it just shatters on the floor and peters out. Oh, you know what? No. It shatters on the floor, but the floor catches fire and seems to be spreading. So that is between you guys and the exit.
Oh, guys, I don't know what happened.
That arm wrenching
choked.
you thought you got over with all of your relaxing during this, all of a sudden flared back up and you just choked.
You know, if only Jose Canseco made throwing equipment.
Oh my.
Sports Dad, you need more icy hot later.
All right, well now you guys need to get out of here.
Still looking for a riding lawnmower or anything with a motor in this garage.
All right, I'll tell you what you'll find in there. You know, you find a couple of little forklifts. Would only be able to fit one of you, and they would be going very slow. But if the car dad wants to try to get it out of here, be my guest.
If it's got an engine and 4 wheels, I want to get it out of here.
I think they have 3 wheels, but I know what
that
you're
works
saying.
too. I once put wheels on a rocking chair. You know what they were calling it? Rock and roll. Let's do it.
All right, well, you can get that out, but it's only going to be just, I don't know if you've seen them. They're pretty small. There's only going to be room in there for you.
Okay.
But it does have a lift part with 2 prongs, if everyone wants to hop on the front of that. All right, so to escape this now burning room, though, with this thing, hey, I need you to pull 2 chaos.
2 chaos?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we got. That's 1.
Okay.
2.
All right, you get out of here. Just the flames lick at you, but like this machine, whatever it's supposed to have done, you have not been. It's not doing that now. You're able to get it purring like a kitten, and you're able to get out of here no problem. I assume the other dads probably just jumped on the prongs on the front.
Yeah.
Yep.
The procession of vehicles and tanks and weapons are leaving the city. The Ace's gigantic tank is in the back. They're obviously, so he's behind them all. So that will be the one you would come up on the rear of. What would you guys want to do?
I mean, I could definitely see kind of Indiana Jones move going on here.
Just trying to get up on that tank?
Yes.
All right. Because Harry did a complete success on that last pull. He's able to get up behind it, lift up the forks and the forklift with the three of you on it. Whoever wants to try to get on the back of this thing, pull me 1 chaos token. You'll successfully get on the back.
The slowest high-speed chase ever.
Yeah, I know.
Tank
It's
and a forklift.
super exciting.
It is. I think this also reminds me of a movie. This was this like in a Naked Gun movie or something like that?
I know in Austin Powers there was like a thing coming
That's
at
right.
someone like a mile away, really slow.
Or the using the airport shuttle as an escape vehicle.
Mhm.
Like it's like an 80-point K-turn.
Oh, yeah, something like that.
In
Yeah.
a narrow hallway.
Mhm.
It takes them like half hour to get out.
All right. So whoever wants to try to jump onto this thing, pull me
All
a chaos.
Of course, I did not pull a chaos.
All right. So you jump off, but you're not able to get purchase on the back of the tank, and you fall back onto the fork.
Oh,
What'd you get, Kendall?
Chaos.
All right. You're able to get on the back of it. All right.
Oh, wait.
So
Chaos.
Harry, since you're driving, unfortunately, you're not able to make this jump.
That's all right.
and I'm too klutzy, being a geek.
And
to do it.
but you're safe. You're on the back of, you're still
on the
safe. Now, those are for those moves. The tank part of the tank that has the gun on it starts turning towards the back of the tank. Now it's a tank, so it goes slow, but it's moving very smooth. This is a very well put together vehicle here. If you weren't fighting for your lives, you would be in awe of the craftsmanship. So, what do you guys do?
A sports dad, you got a bowling ball to stuff into the barrel?
Do I have a bowling ball?
I'll
Stuff
say you
into
have
the
a bowling
barrel.
ball. You can carry it around.
You've been
It's
carrying
your
it all
lucky-
this time.
It's your lucky ball. It's got your initials engraved in it.
Yeah. CJ.
Yeah, this is definitely a cartoon move.
All right, you want to try to jam that in there?
Uh-huh.
Now the
Yeah.
thing's not quite at you. It would take some maneuvering to get to the end of the barrel.
All right, I'm gonna do like an Ernest Rides Again move and just
All
like
right.
straddle the cannon.
All right, I need you to pull 2 chaos tokens to make this whole thing successful.
All right,
Oh, boy.
I swear.
You've got chaos. If this was law, it would be different.
All right, we got chaos.
Nice.
All right, so at least get a
Alright.
mixed success out of it.
How?
right. Here's what happens. You're able to successfully stuff the bowling ball into it. However, because of the movement of everything, you lose your grip and you're now hanging from the barrel, like over the side of it.
Oh,
Nice.
All right, Pete, would you like to make a move since you're also on the back of this thing?
Yeah, can I open up the hatch? And I've got hot sauce from the snacks that I've been carrying, and I want to just throw hot sauce at his face.
All right, you can pull it up. Give me 2 chaos tokens on that.
Ugh. One law,
All right.
2 laws.
All right, so you are unsuccessful, lose 1 of those law tokens. What happens is he's got all that protective gear on. He's like, it hits him in the face. He's like, what? And just wipes it off. He's completely unaffected. But now he knows you're there. Eric, you want to try getting Eric and Harry? You want to try that move, getting Eric back on the back of it, or do you guys want to try doing something else there?
I'm just trying to support. Like, I want to try to get Geek Dad close enough so he can get on the tank, and also try to see if I can scoop up Sports Dad on the
Yeah.
side.
So I mean, you can still get to the tank from the side of it. So if you want to try, do you want to try getting along the side of it?
Yeah.
I would say that that's a law move. You guys aren't under any particular pressure, so I'd say pull 1 law on this. This is pretty basic maneuvering for a car dad,
Okay.
since it's just a basic drive move.
That's chaos.
All right, so you're going to be unsuccessful on that.
All right.
You just don't have room on the streets to get around this massive vehicle, so you're still behind it. You do lose that 1 chaos.
Go faster. Must go
Alright.
faster.
Can I
Alright, do you
attempt to board the tank yet again?
Yeah, pull 1 chaos to get on there.
All right, let's see.
Hey, Geek Dad, do you have a magnifying glass?
Oh, I've got a plan once I get on.
Okay, well, pull me that chaos token.
But now first I need the chaos token, and I got it. Yeah.
All right. Now you're on the back. You get another chaos token.
Okay.
Ooh, man, you were low on those.
I'm low on all my tokens.
Oh no.
I only have 5.
All right, so now you've successfully gotten onto this. Now we're at another round.
Okay.
Whoever wants to go first, be my guest.
Doesn't
Eric,
matter
do you want
me.
to try whatever that crazy move you had in mind was?
Okay, so I have my dice bag.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to huck a handful of 20-sided die at him.
Now, it's just a handful of multiple 20-sided die?
Yeah, it's a handful of multiple 20-sided
This could
dice.
put an eye out,
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially if you roll a 1.
All right, well, this is crazy move. Let me see what you've got here. I tell you what, we're leaving it up to the roll of the dice. I'm going to say this is a DC 17, because you're going to have to throw a lot of dice at him to have problems. I'll say it's DC 15, because I'll play with it, but let me roll my 20-sided die here.
Okay.
Okay, based on what I rolled here, you don't do any damage to him, although now he's sick of people throwing stuff at him and he's starting to come out.
Good.
But your die kind of rattle around the floor, and you hear them kind of go off into the distance, and I'll just say that for now.
It's a great tripping hazard. It's like
Yep.
cat traps.
I'm assuming the opening's small.
Yeah, it's mostly like one man can get in and out.
I have definitely had a lot of fun in the pools, so I am just going to cannonball straight down the top.
All right, do 2 chaos for that one. This is a very chaotic battle you guys are doing.
It's dad.
One law.
Any other way?
1 law, all right.
Uh-oh.
One chaos.
Yeah.
All right, so discard 1. You should have 5 chaos and 4 law.
Okay, sounds about right. So I'm going to get rid of my chaos.
Okay, so you should have 4 of them then.
4 of
All
each.
right, you're able to knock him. You basically land like a cartoon on his back, and his wrench and the remote have gone sprawling out on the floor. But it's dark in here, and you've heard it hit dice, and you haven't seen where they went.
Come on in. It's nice and warm in here.
All right,
The
so
water's fine.
Harry and
kids.
Kendall have a chance to do their own thing again.
I'm gonna try to. Well, Kendall, you, sports dad, you go first, just in case you fall off the side
I
of the.
was about to
thing
say,
or
if you want to
something.
try to get the forks up underneath of him, he'll have an advantage if he tries to get back up on the tank.
Yeah, I'll try to get up next to him, put the
We'll-
forks underneath.
We'll do another law move for you. Just pull 1.
Alright.
Again, my logic's the same. It's still a pretty easy driving maneuver.
See if I can get him up there. Nope. Another.
All right, you just there's too much traffic. You just can't. There's like, we're out of the city now, and the terrain's too rough, and you just can't get around to them in time.
Hold on, sports
Alright.
dad.
I'm going to try to swing back up on top.
All right, I'll say this is a pretty normal kind of athletics check, so I'll say do 1 chaos.
1 chaos.
All right, you're back up on
Yeah.
top
Nice.
of the gun. I assume you want to get like not on the gun, and I'll say you get on top of the tank, like on
Cool.
top of like where you get into the tank where my cartoon
turret?
character is. Yeah, where
Right.
Tinker Knight is. All right. So Ace has been knocked out, but the remote has gone sprawling, and you guys are in this tank, and it's still moving. The Lord procession is still moving forward. Pete, you are inside the tank with him. Eric, you're looking down. Kendall's on top of the tank. Harry, you are in a forklift to the side of this.
Next to it, yeah.
Yep. What do you guys want to do?
All right. Well, I'm going to go down into the turret.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you move, like do anything for that. You go down in there. What
And
you see, it looks like computerized controls. You can see the autopilot's been engaged. As it is, now it turns out all of these other things are not manned. They're all controlled by the universal remote.
Ooh.
So if you guys find that, you'll be able to power down this whole problem we got here.
Now that I'm down in there, can I look for the remote, seeing that I didn't do a move yet?
Yeah, I will say, I'll let you decide. Pull me 3 of whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
Because I want to make it kind of difficult.
I'm going to go 3 law.
All right. Is that chaos?
Yep.
You can get a mixed success still.
Okay.
All right.
1.
1. And now 1 more, please. Yay!
All right. Mixed success. You have 4 law and 3 chaos. Choose which one you want to lose.
Let's see. I'll lose a I'll lose a chaos.
Okay.
Now I'm even. I've got 2 and 2.
You were able to recover the remote.
No!
However, you did trip on some of your dice.
No!
And the batteries came out.
Ah!
Fortunately, they're right there. You guys can just put them right back in, no problem.
Yeah, I'll grab the batteries
Yeah.
while I'm in there.
All right, but now you guys have control of this tank and this tank army. What do you do? I will say, like, there's a radio there and like a speaker. If you want to blast out to the other dads what happened, be my guest.
What would happen if you hit rewind on everything?
Yeah.
Well, give it a shot.
Let's do that. Pause.
I told you guys, my 1984 DMC-12 is in the shop. No fussy basket.
I didn't think about that. All right, the rewind, you're able to press it. I'm not going to make you pull anything. That seems to be entirely localized. In fact, Ace is now standing back up and seems to be in full health, but he remembers everything that just happened.
No.
And he has his wrench in hand.
No.
I can't let this be too powerful. And now he's going to come at you guys. So
Oh, no.
I'm going to let Kendall and Harry go first.
All right. I'm gonna dig into my sports bag,
All right.
and I'm looking for sports dads like to get together and throw the pigskin around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you do.
But I'm real irresponsible, and I never wash my jockstrap,
You.
Yeah.
which isn't very piney scented. So I'm just gonna drop that into the hatch.
Just
Thanks.
willy-nilly.
Just
Thanks. Thank you.
throw it right in there.
Great.
I'm going to need you to do. I'm going to tell you what. Pull 1 chaos token. You won't have to discard a card or discard a token if you pull off. It'll just change what the outcome is. Are you
Does
kidding?
this keep happening?
It goes down there. It completely misses your target, but now it's in between the 3 of you, and you're all just knocked dizzy.
Oh,
So you guys aren't going to be able to move your next turn. Kendall, you are immune to your own funk, though. So if you want to get down in there,
All right, yeah, I'll drop down.
it's starting to get a little tight.
I'm outside with the forklift. I'm gonna try to find because all vehicles have some source of gas tank or some kind of thing like that. So I'm gonna see if I can locate that from the outside and use the forks of the forklift to try to damage it in some way.
All right, I'm going to say, since this is about mechanical aptitude, I'm going to say this is law.
Okay.
I'm going to say pull 2 law.
2 law. That's what we got.
use the forks.
Yes.
Oh, there's 1.
All right.
On second law. Nope. Mixed.
All right. You're able to find it, and you're able to kind of attack it. However, your prongs of your fork are now stuck, and you're kind of scooting alongside this thing. So your forklift is no longer going to be able to be used.
Okay. Do I lose one of these 2?
Yeah, pick one that you want to lose. You should have 5 chaos and 4 law.
All right, so I'll ditch the chaos then.
All right. But it is successful. It is clearly leaking whatever it's leaking. And you were the one with the lighter.
Great.
Yeah, I guess I call into them. I say, "Hey, dads, it's about to heat up quite a bit in here."
Well, they need to make sure they get that remote out. You can leave Ace in there.
You should smell it in here.
Yeah, I think everyone's kind of groping around for. I think everyone who wasn't shocked that wasn't is now groping around for the exit and trying to get out.
Yes.
So that's what you guys are doing on this turn. I'm not gonna make you lose one, but pull a chaos token If you pull 1, you can get out successfully.
Okay.
Okay. I got 50-50 shot.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
Chaos.
All right.
Yes.
You're both able to kind of clamber out. Ace was not able to.
Good.
He's down there with Kendall, but he still has the remote.
Ace still has the remote.
So yeah, if you can get the remote out of there and just get out, you'll be all right.
And that's up to Kendall.
You need to pull some sort of sports type
dad.
maneuver.
All
This
right.
is your Super Bowl right here.
You're our only hope.
There is a mechanic called defining moment where it's going to be like hard to pull and you need to do it correctly, but like it's glorious. I wasn't planning on using it.
All right. I mean,
I don't know.
I think I have no choice.
This is your World Series, Super Bowl, Stanley Cup.
It's bottom of the ninth.
NBA
All right,
Finals.
the
Ace is loaded.
DM can also establish the task as a defining moment in case all the tokens in the draw will be lost if the actions fail. That's what defining moment is.
No pressure.
Base is loaded.
I'll tell you what, since it's a sports maneuver, if you guys want to start a cheer to help him. All right, Kendall, your speciality seems to be chaos. Both 3 chaos. I need 3 chaos tokens from the
Here
4
we
of
go,
you.
sports dad. Here we go.
But
I don't know
I
what's
want Kendall
happening,
to,
but
I want
I'll
Kendall to
cheer
put
from
3 to
out there.
begin with.
So we're pulling 3.
No, you're pulling 3, and then if you can't make it 100%, I'm gonna have people do a cheer for you. See if we can get it to a full success.
Let's
All
go,
right.
Dad. Let's go, Dad.
1.
Is that law?
No, it's chaos. It's
All
chaos.
right. It's 1.
Mm-mm-mm.
Come on.
No whammies.
It's law. All right, pull 1 more.
Sure is luck. All right,
You've
well,
only had that 1 for the
Yeah.
longest
yep,
time.
We're not over yet.
All right, so that's 2 of them. Kendall, you can lose 1 of your chaos tokens. But if anyone can help start a cheer and get another chaos going, I'll consider this a full success. Kendall will be able to shoulder check, do a sports move, get it away from him, and get out of the tank just and like lock it up in time. And if Harry wants to set the whole thing on fire, you would be my guest.
Here we go, sports dad. Here we go. Here we go, sports dad. Here we go.
All right, who wants to pull? Wants to try? You can each pull 1, but I only need 1 more chaos.
All right. Who's got the better odds here? I got a 50-50 shot.
4 and 4, yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I'm
so-
1 up.
So most of you are pretty even. All right, we
You
got
got
the
it.
1.
Go.
The cheer works. Bolstered by having the home team advantage. Be able to kick him away, or what kind of sports move you want to use? You want to use a football tackle or a hockey check, or you want to smash him with like some sort of instrument?
So I want to do a little basketball, like
Ooh.
I want to break his ankles, basically.
You want to juke him? All right. Well,
Yeah.
whatever you did there, you're now successful. You got the remote. He's in a crumpled heap, just like in the pain from his foot, and just he can't see because his eyes are so watered from your horrible bomb there. You're able to get the remote and get out and close the hatch behind you, leaving him in this crumpled, defeated heap. Harry, how much fire do you want to set to this thing?
All of it. All of the fire.
You all are also going to have to. I'm going to make you all do a chaos move to get off of this thing, like without hurting yourselves too bad. So the 3 of you, that's not Harry, pull a chaos token because this thing's not going super fast. Did you pull that law?
How is this possible?
Well, you fall off the tank and you stumble and like rolling away. I'm not going to make you discard that because we're at the end.
I'm gonna go to the
I'm sorry. Do I need to pull 2?
casino.
Yeah. I just want to make sure you guys get off the tank.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
But you're not going to be able to get back on this thing that Harry's driving.
Chaos.
All
Got
right,
it.
so you guys are able to tuck and roll and are standing in all right. Harry, pull me as much chaos as you think you can. Or pull me as
All
much
right.
chaos until you hit a law. And I'll
All right.
determine how crazy this fire is.
This is like when dads try to start a fire in a fire pit and it's not working with the kindling, and so you go out and you get the lighter fluid and just light the whole thing up. That's what's going to happen here. And the first one's a law.
All right.
No.
You are able to start the fire. It's very, very small, but you know it's going to spread. It's just a matter of time before it spreads into the rest of it. And you probably want to also tuck and roll and get away from here.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make you pull a chaos. That'll also count as your roll. You also did a bad one. But Kendall has the remote. That's the most important thing. So now that you have the remote, Kendall, everything's still marching on. The giant tank that you guys were just on has not yet burst into flames, but it's only a matter of time if it goes unchecked. What do you choose to do? I'm gonna let you go because you have the remote. The power is yours.
We're all off of the.
Yeah, except you and Harry kind of rolled back and like a little much more scuffed up.
Wasn't as fancy as we'd like it to be.
Yeah, Kendall, you've got the remote. What do you want to do with it?
I'm gonna hit fast forward and burn that mother to the ground.
All right, you don't have to make a roll. It does. You pointed at the fire. It does work. The whole thing is immediately looks like you're missing frames of the video, but like it all catches in flames and just explodes.
Fortunately, turn the volume up. Too.
Yeah. So I don't know. But you accidentally hit mute while you did it, so you don't get to hear any of it.
The screams of pain.
So now you guys can get back to Harry's car. Since you don't have to make any particular adventures on the way back, even though it's kind of rough, like beat up, you'll be able to get there no problem. As you guys come back to Conclave, holding the remote victoriously over your, I assume Kendall's standing on the car in some sort of victory move. Like Link before you, holding it above your head.
That's it.
You're able to get back.
Force.
You've saved the Dadlands from utter destruction. What is the first thing you guys want to watch on the TV?
Watch some Star Wars.
Travel Channel.
Speed Channel. Gas Monkey Garage. Come on.
I guess Kendall has the remote, though.
Now it's in the hands of all the dad kind. I would say you can go to whatever, the one channel all dads can agree on, the History Channel.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah,
that's right.
Get a little bit of everything on that. And that was the Dadlands. You guys' adventure is complete. Your destiny has been fulfilled. And now you are the new heroes of legend. And nothing bad ever happened again. Or did it?
Oh!
Yeah.
Dun, dun,
So thank you guys so much for playing. I know this went a little bit longer than we intended to. But
it's okay.
This was a lot of fun. Really glad that we had a chance to play this. If people watching at home have more interest, I'd be willing to do more live plays of various other tabletop games with players if they would like us to. But that was Dadlands. Thank you guys so much for watching and for you guys for playing.
Hey, thanks for being the game mom, Scott.
Yep.
It was a lot of fun, man.
Thanks,
That was
guys.
great.